oh my God, I've had some of the best selfies from you guys that I sent out that bonus competition last week, didn't I? Check out some of these fantastic selfies that you've sent over. We have Stuart Erdley next to his Doosan Pumas, Mickey Doolan from Contact Recruitment Solutions. I'm pretty sure he was in the Monkeys. We've got Clive Glossop from Air Accessories in Sheffield. I'm absolutely loving that selfie for sure. We have two perfect fans, Millie and Marley, owned by a human, Alex Smith, an IT engineer. So I love that you guys are coming from different parts of the industry. We have James Miller with his rescue doggo. He works at MTDCNC in Bridgewater and he's still working, not chilling with his doggo, making ventilator parts. So well done, James. Here is Mark's engineering entry on Instagram. Have a look at this video.
Bruh.
Kitty Cats will always be judging, but I love that she is keeping her social distancing in the machine shop. Here's a picky of her up close. We have Warren from PlasTim Limited. I've said that correct this week, haven't I? PlasTim Limited. Here's a few pickies and a little tour of his wear shop. Wear shop? For God's sake. I can't say one thing. I say one thing right and then the other wrong. So this is Warren from PlasTim Limited out of his warehouse. Right.
Oh wow.
So lastly, we have a selfie, and this is Tom at AT Engineering Technology in Tadley. He has sent in something a little bit more extra. This is him testing out the recent updates on his Fusion 360 and how he could use them going forward, particularly in the rotary toolpath. The first video is roughing at 8,000 RPM and feeds of 1200 millimeters with a 1.2 millimeter step over. The second video is a semi-finish speeds at 6,000 RPM, 900 millimeters, but using inverse time feed of 0.75 millimeter step over. And the last video shows the finishing speeds at 9,000 RPM and 2,050 millimeters inverse time as well, with a 0.25 millimeter step over. And the machine is a Herco VM10i. Woohoo! Done it! So amazing. I'm going to keep this competition going one more week. So keep your selfies coming in. I'm going to describe the prize to you. You're going to get a mug and it's going to be Blurple, which is a mix between blue and purple. And it's going to have MTD Network logo on it. And it's also going to have the name of the social show once I've come up with a name. I know that it's been 6 months already, but hopefully I'll have a name before we get this stuff. So yeah, you'll get a mug, magnets, and anything else that I can think of. Trust me, it is better than it sounds. Now we have Blast from the Past, and we got to think of something for that. Blast from the Past! Okay, so Blast from the Past this week is a throwback. Check out the very first Blast from the Past. It's at PGM Reball, and it's a Herbert BSA, I don't know if that's a Captain or Capstan. The very first one is at PGM Reball and it's a Herbert BSA Capstan Lathe. This 2D lathe is still going strong, solid, accurate and reliable. What more do you want? Well, it even had the early version of a PPF, LFV, HTF, a handy lever of chip to swarf. So take a look at this.
Another blast from the past. Now, mention capstan machines. I had to Google that, so I just wanted to check my facts. A capstan is a vertical axled rotating machine developed for use on sailing ships to multiply the pulling force of seamen when hauling ropes. Moving on swiftly, this is a capstan machine, and the reason being is you've got your capstan. Now, we're at PGM Reball in Hinckley. This old machine, the engineers on the shop floor absolutely love it. In fact, there was outrage when they were having discussions about selling it because they love it. It's solid, accurate, fast. This turret actually indexes extremely fast. They really, really love the machine. But the machine itself, what is it? It is a Herbert BSA Limited 2D. Now BSA, Birmingham Small Arms, originally manufactured to working in munitions, if I can say it, sort of small arms manufacturing. Now, that ties in nicely with when they were first invented. These were years ahead of their time, and they used them in the war. Now, anyone who's PC, politically correct, shut your ears now, because I'm going to say something which might well offend you, and that is, see how low this machine is? And in fact, it's actually on 2-inch sort of supports there, because, as I said, in the war, ladies were working in the munitions factories. They had to keep it short. So that's a statement of fact. It's not incorrect. There you go. So a great, great machine. As I said, indexing turret, the capstan, and guess what? I have found the precursor to PPC, HFT, LFE. Here, this handle will break the swarf, in almost chipping it. So if you've got a big string of swarf coming off here, hit that button, chipped, there you go. So precursor to all that modern technology. This machine, rigid, fast, reliable. They've changed a pulley belt on it once, and that was 6 years ago. It's 50 years old when it got changed. That's it, a blast from the past. The Herbert BSA Limited 2D.
Yes, I know it's lazy, and you know, Colin's not living up to sending me, you know, all the content he should be. But I have to recycle what we've got because we're not allowed out. Unless you guys have a blast from the past that you can take a snapshot of, or you can send me a video of your classic machines, and then we can do a blast from the past at yours. User-generated content, baby! This week on Gina Asks, it's all about a LEHMANN Table mobile 4th and 5th axis. What's that about? Anyway, Paul's going to break this down for us in just under a minute.
This is an educational video on a 4th and 5th axis mobile unit that can be moved between machine tools. So we have here a LEHMANN EA507. The axes can be moved in order to provide you with the capability of machining different faces of components. This essentially is the 5th axis, and this is your 4th. So you can see you can maneuver to whatever position you need on the component, so that you can essentially machine any face, or in fact 5 faces of the part. Now, LEHMANN tables are available in the UK from Avon CNC. Why would you use this? You can buy fully integrated 5-axis machines, but if you've got a table like this, you can take it on and off the machine quickly, so you can use it as a conventional 3-axis machine as well as a 5-axis machining center. You can also control this using your control, or do it offline on a CAD/CAM program. So you can basically do 5-axis machining.
Wow, wasn't that fascinating? I love learning so much about the engineering industry. Thanks, Paul.
That was a lie.
Check out this clip sent in from Brandon Mathis on Instagram. He figured his phone needed sanitizing, so what better way to do it than giving it a coolant bath in his Doosan Puma TW 2100 GL turning some 4140. So guys, is it a 2100 TW? Is it a 2100 TW? 2100 TW? I'm confused. Doosan, you're gonna have to help me out on that one. Actually, all machine companies, because they're always like loads of numbers.
Big brain time.
So I would love a bit of clarity. How do I say the numbers? Is it 2100? 2100? Yeah, I need to know. But anyway, at the moment, it is a 2100 TW Doosan. Check this out. Well, I hope that's waterproof, so, or I won't be hearing from Brandon again, maybe. Oh well. So now it's time for network news. Okay, so network news this week. Mills CNC intended to showcase 18 Doosan machines, as well as a range of advanced automated solutions at its stand at MACH 2020 this week. Unfortunately, due to coronavirus pandemic, the event was postponed until January 2021. A competition has been organised in its place, inviting young people like myself to submit a... Shut up. I am young, Joff, thank you very much. of a drawing of a selected machine tool or automated solution that they plan to exhibit at the show. There are 5 subjects you can paint or draw, inviting young people. I think there's 3 categories: under 7s, 7 to 12, and then there's like 12 to 14 or something. It's like loads of numbers. So definitely in that bracket. Inviting young people to paint and draw. A Doosan DEM 4000 vertical machining centre, a group shot of the 2 new Doosan DVF 5-axis machines, a Mills CNC Synergy i25 automated manufacturing cell, a blue Doosan collaborative robot, a white Doosan collaborative robot with a gripper end effectors. So head over to their website and learn more. The winners will receive a £200 check.
I'm Donald Trump. I wrote The Art of the Deal.
I've got my entry in already, so, and you know, I feel like it's a strong contender. Other news, Keith from KB Technologies had a dilemma. He had a contract for 1,000 parts built. He needed a bespoke piece of tooling. You can get a bullnose cutters off the shelf, but the one he required was more specific in size, non-standard. Quick Grind Limited, from initial request to completion, took 7 hours. So, fantastic story. Thank you, Quick Grind, for stepping up and delivering that within 7 hours. That's incredible. Anyway, MTD Network has a Facebook page, and within that Facebook page we have a group, and it's called the UK Machining Enthusiast. We have around 150 members at the moment, and that is growing quite rapidly, so make sure that you're getting involved. You can put in your part pickies, wolf selfies, you can get involved, do whatever, you can look for jobs. It is literally a nice open community group for everyone to get involved in that. That is literally it from me. So stay safe, stay in, and I will see you later.